My ex-husband just got cancer and now he wants to move in. I don't think I should let him. Am I the a-hole? For most of our marriage, my husband, 39 male, and I, 37 female, had a very happy relationship. We had good jobs, decent money, 2 kids, and we loved each other.
We're getting set up for a failure right here.
But then he got diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, and we went through years of painful treatments and recovery together. We moved to a small house to be close to the research center where he underwent treatment. His parents paid half of the down payment on the house. The other half was from our savings and investments. In the divorce, he gave me the house and took all of his medical debt. Wow.
Dang.
We have been divorced a year, but now his cancer came back and he needs treatment again at the same research hospital. He wants to stay in what is now my house while undergoing treatment, and his parents expect me to house him and look after him because he was generous in letting me having the house without taking his rightful share from the equity. He was
very generous.
When we were married and he was undergoing treatment, it was new stuff that was expensive and also very physically draining on him. We were both lucky that our jobs were supportive and flexible, but his health issue, little kids, and expenses, we had to downgrade our lifestyle a lot. That plus the physical changes to his body made him very depressed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Whenever he felt a bit better, he'd go stay in his hometown. It's a small town where most of his family and a lot of his childhood friends live. I was doing all the caretaking of him while also dealing with insurance complications. I was also managing the kids, the entire household, and my full-time job.
That is a lot of stress on a marriage.
We had help from friends and neighbors, but it was very hard. I wasn't happy about him spending his healthy days away from us, but it was good for his mental health, so I didn't feel like I could object. Eventually, his cancer got better, and during his long trips for treatments, he had reconnected.
Oh no. Oh, fuck.
With his high school girlfriend.
Yikes. Now, first love is a drug, bro.
One that heals more than one thing. A couple of years ago, he had admitted to me that he was sleeping with her, and I filed for divorce. There are other aspects around the cheating that left me very heartbroken and feeling betrayed.
More? They do anal.
Jesus. His giving me the house and taking all of the debt was a apology of sorts. Years later, flash forward to today, and his cancer is back, and so is he. He wants to move back in with me, his ex-wife, who he cheated on. His parents feel that I owe him for getting the house, and I should let him stay there for 2 to 3 months to be near his treatment at the facility. I do want him to be well, and I don't want my kids to lose a loving father, but I can't deal with having him around me, especially not if I end up being his nursing caretaker again. I am still very bitter about how our marriage ended. A lot of people close to me are telling me that I should support him for the sake of my kids. Would I be that if I say I can't do that? Now, there is an update, but is OP the a-hole in this moment if she says no?
This is tricky. I kind of think of it like if they didn't have kids, then I think she would be like there would be no fullness in saying like, no. It's going to be harder for him to see his kids if he has cancer and is also like in some separate thing. And like it could be the last time or some of the last time that he gets to spend with his kids. What do you think, y'all? Put your answers in the comments.
Give us a tiebreaker,
right? There's an update.
So I swallowed a lot of bile to talk to him about why he was doing this. We had a pretty long and detailed discussion. The bottom line is that he's broke. He still has a decent job, but his credit is ruined and he has a lot of debt, and he stupidly got the cheapest insurance that barely covers anything. Fiance is no help either. She's worse off financially. So he needs a place to stay and he can't afford this otherwise. His parents are funding some of the medical payments and are already stretched. He was financially all right when we broke up. I have no idea what happened in such a short time. Anyway, X and his girlfriend moved into my daughter's room.
Oh, so OP ended up doing it.
She let him. My daughter happily gave it up to her dad and is sharing her little brother's room. Both kids are over the moon happy to have their dad in their home. My daughter keeps checking on him every few minutes to make sure he's still okay. Mother-in-law traumatized my kid. I will never forget that woman for this.
That's a story for another time, I guess.
So. I let the girlfriend move in with him because I was too angry to care about who came to look after him as long as it wasn't me. I don't know how I could bear having her in my home, but it appears to be more misery for her than me, and that strangely makes it more tolerable for me. She's teary-eyed and crying all the time. It's only been 3 days, but I am so annoyed. I want to shake her and tell her to pull it together. The current treatment plan is for 3 months. I am counting the days.
Wow.
My goodness.
Is she more the a-hole for doing it or not doing it?
Probably not.
Right? So then on the a-hole meter, that is more on the a-hole side. And then this, like, letting him in is more on the angel side.
Yeah.
Based on the decisions, I think OP is the angel.
OP is the angel.
Literally
You're right.
At every corner, she chose the best thing to do. So
Absolutely.
overall, OP the angel for sure. But I want to know what everyone else thinks. Put your answers in the comments below. Do you think OP would be an asshole for not letting the husband back in?
My evil sister removed my girlfriend from being a bridesmaid and then did something even worse. I think I know the perfect revenge, but am I the a-hole?
If you know the perfect revenge, maybe it's a revenge that is a-holeless. It is like a taped over sphincter. Or maybe it's like a cheese grater. Still shit can escape, but it's a little bit slower.
God.
And it might hurt.
That's imagery I don't want in my brain, Sam. But I do want this story. So my girlfriend, Naomi, and I have been together for over a decade. My younger sister, Sarah, and my girlfriend have never been super close, but are friendly when we get together. Or I thought they were. We gotta stop thinking.
And just start doing each other. Bounce, chicka, wow, wow.
Now, Sarah got married a few days ago. When Sarah announced her engagement to the family, she asked Naomi to be a bridesmaid, which surprised us a little, but Naomi was very excited because she's never gotten to do it before and probably won't have the chance. I want to be clear, there was no suggestion from either of us that Sarah should ask her. It was about 2 seconds after she told us that she was engaged. She said that she was so grateful to Naomi for the help when she was younger, and Naomi was very touched. But a few weeks later, Sarah posted her bridesmaid proposals brunch, and Naomi wasn't there.
Uh-oh.
Sarah never said it to either of our faces directly, but clearly she just changed her mind. I just don't feel like it anymore.
Clearly.
Why would I tell you when I've already decided it?
Exactly. Yeah, you should be telepathic.
Come on.
Be like Professor X. I know what you're thinking.
I'm out of the wedding. Naomi was hurt, but she understood because she hadn't expected the ask anyways. That would have been fine. But then a few weeks later, Sarah asked Naomi to go to the bachelorette party and also come get ready the day of with her friends and bridesmaids. Same thing. Naomi said yes and even helped her find a good place to go and get a rental. A month and a half before the wedding, I'm talking to my mom on the phone and she mentioned that Sarah's at her bachelorette party.
Wait, so Naomi helped find the bachelorette party location and was not invited to the bachelorette party?
And there's no mention of it to Naomi.
That's kind of fun.
Right? It gets deeper. Now I'm kind of pissed because Naomi was clearly very hurt at 2 invites and then sort of being ghosted. A week before the wedding, Naomi texted Sarah and asked about getting ready for hair and makeup and everything. And Sarah responds, acting confused, and basically tells her nicely to not get her hair done and just come with me.
So she's completely uninviting her from the bridesmaids.
From the bridal shower to the bachelorette party to, getting ready with the bridesmaids.
Like, I just don't get it.
After directly asking her to join 3 times.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Right?
I'm really curious what the thought process is.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Well, let's keep reading.
Sam, you know one thing I love about you?
My bodacious bod.
Yeah, you do have a bodacious bod that it handles a lot of food.
I'm trying to get thick.
You're trying to get thick with 3 C's. You want that bodacious bod to get more bodacious.
But I can't do that if I don't eat like a ton.
I think today's sponsor could actually help you out, Sam.
Who's that?
It's HelloFresh.
Just simply shop HelloFresh Market and take your pick from a curated selection of over 100 add-on items.
That's a lot of food, Sam.
It's amazing.
And Sam, it doesn't just help your beautiful body. It also helps your wallet.
I want my wallet to be thick along with me.
That's right. I mean, it could be so much cheaper than takeout. Even going and grocery shopping, pushing a hot cart in a grocery store.
Yeah, ew.
Disgusting.
Gross.
Why do that when you could just have HelloFresh?
HelloFresh is the best solution.
It really is.
Just choose your recipes and receive fresh, pre-portioned ingredients so you can get back to cooking.
And Sam, it's already cheaper than takeout and groceries, but we got a big deal for our beautiful fans.
Go to HelloFresh.com/50OKOP and use code 50OKOP for 50% off plus free shipping.
Guys, we're giving you the deals. Again, that's HelloFresh.com/50OKOP. Use code 50OKOP and we'll give you 50% off plus free shipping.
You gotta go with America's #1 meal kit.
Ow, ow! Then I was really pissed. Sarah wanted this really expensive baking mixer thing for a long time, and I got it for her as a wedding gift. My mom had ruined the surprise, so she expected it. But after everything with Naomi, I felt like being petty. So I cut her a check instead and returned the mixer.
Pettiness level raised.
Yeah. A few days after the wedding, Sarah texts me saying, I don't know how to ask this, but what happened to my mixer?
What happened to my girlfriend being part of your party?
What happened to you telling her 3 times to go to something and then doing it without her?
Yeah. What happened to you being an asshole? Oh, right. You're still one.
Yeah. And I responded, I don't know how to ask, but what happened to treating my girlfriend like a freaking human being? Now my brother and my new brother-in-law and my mom are all texting me saying, WTF, and that I'm ruining her happy time. Naomi, for her part, says I probably shouldn't have done that, but she feels a little vindicated. Am I the a-hole? Now we have an update.
Well, I mean, all right, just a quick breakdown before the update. I think OP's a little bit the a-hole because like what he should have done is just say, hey, it's really fucked up what you did.
Yeah.
Instead of like pulling the petty card. Naomi is the angel. She's just rolling with the punches and just getting shat on. I feel like the other family members need to be like, bruh, Sarah, what are you doing? Why are you being such a dick?
Just don't invite her. It's so simple. Well, on to the update. So I talked to Sarah and things just got more confusing. She said when she asked Naomi to be a bridesmaid, she meant her honorary bridesmaid. Of course.
What, does the honorary bridesmaid plan everything but not participate in the fun? Yes, I want you to be my honorary bridesmaid. What that means is you're going to plan stuff. You're going to get all the logistics in order, and then you're just not going to come to it. It's kind of like a wedding planner, but not paid and not treated well.
Exactly. You should know that I'm implying honorary.
It's honorary bridesmaid, but like minus the honor and all of the air because there's nothing here. I'm not doing anything for you.
She then said for the bachelorette party, Naomi had told her she works most weekends, so she didn't think that Naomi would be able to attend and was just helping her to plan it. Naomi said that she told Sarah to give her the dates so she could take those dates off.
Sarah, fuck you.
Naomi is a very non-confrontational person and had asked me not to bring up the bridesmaid or the bachelorette things because she didn't want to feel like she was pushing in at the time, which is why I didn't. The makeup thing, my sister said that Naomi had told her she would do her own hair, so she didn't see a reason for her to come get ready with them. But you told her to join, so what is she to expect?
What does it mean to be an honorary bridesmaid?
Hey Sam, so I would like you to be the best man at my wedding. So you're just gonna pay and plan for like the whole bachelor party and everything. You're not gonna go. You're actually not going to the wedding because you're the honorary best man.
Oh, right. Okay.
You do all of the work and get nothing. It's so honorary.
You.
Exactly. Now we're talking. And my sister Sarah is still pissed at me and says I ruined her honeymoon period. She's not on a trip and some other crappy stuff. So I just hung up on her. Click. She also said that not giving the mixer was rude to her and her husband, which is hilarious because my brother-in-law probably couldn't even figure out how to turn on the oven without neon flashing lights. Thanks for all the comments. I've never seen that many people on any Reddit post I've ever made in my life.
Wow. Well, I think we can all agree that Sarah is an asshole, but I just want to, like, has anyone ever done an honorary bridesmaid or groomsman? Like,
it's bullshit.
Let us know if you've ever heard of that ever. And also, what is your biggest wedding drama? Because there's a lot of drama that happens when you're planning for weddings, when you're involved in the planning. So I want your wedding drama stories instantly.
Drop that T down there. Yeah, OP's not the a-hole. Naomi's not the a-hole. Well, I guess maybe a little bit of the a-hole for the way he reacted.
Naomi or OP?
OP. Well,
OP, maybe a little bit, yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but Sarah, the biggest a-hole ever.
My annoying brother keeps pranking me for YouTube content. I want him to stop, so I'm going to use copyright law to destroy him. Am I the a-hole?
Now that is a genius move. Destroy the creator with the law.
I know. I mean, hey, you can get copyright strikes against anyone these days.
Anyone?
Except us. Hello, I, 16 female, have an older brother, 19 male, who's one of those prank YouTubers and TikTokers. He's been doing this kind of content since 2017, first on YouTube, then expanding to TikTok for short form around 2020. He's decently popular with children and makes some pretty good money from it. I want to know what it is.
I really want to know who it is.
I want to know. I want to know so bad. It's annoying for me and I hate it. As his little sister, I'm constantly having a camera shoved in my face when I'm busy. He's pranked me by pretending to delete my school projects off my laptop, throwing out my homework, study material, and once fabricated a fake report card that he gave to my tech illiterate parents, which got me grounded for a month even after I proved that my grades are good because they never go back on their punishments.
Oh my God. Wow.
Even when the punishments are made under false pretenses?
Hello?
Bro, what kind of parents are you?
Seriously.
He has also come to my work to surprise me and prank me, which has gotten me in trouble with my manager. And so they moved me to working in the back and not up front with customers because he'd come in so much. Literally ruined her job. With my money, I recently bought a Bluetooth speaker. And whenever I see him with his stupid camera, I blast whatever Disney music I can. Let It Go. We Don't Talk About Bruno. Anything I can because Disney is vicious with copyright and footage is useless.
It's like kryptonite for creators.
No, not Disney music. He's tried talking to me about it before, usually on camera, to work out our issue, which means stopping so that he can go back to making money off pranking me. Because I'm apparently very popular with his audience, he's been slowly losing views and followers, which he is blaming me and my speaker for. My parents are taking his side as he's providing for us and he's the golden child. So Reddit, am I the a-hole?
Is there an update?
There is an update, but what do you think? Is OP the a-hole by playing Disney music to fend off her prankster brother?
Not at all. Listen, I love content. I make content for a living, but these prankster people, like there was a pranker who literally convinced his wife that he was addicted to coke and she was literally like leaving with the children and it was like because of their history and stuff. And he's like, oh no, I'm just kidding. It was a prank, babe. And I was like, I hate it. I hate the prank stuff, not the a-hole.
I didn't expect my post to blow up like it did, but I thought everyone would want to know I'm now safe. First, those who thought my brother would try and destroy my speaker were right. He destroyed multiple, but I kept buying more as they were cheap and I have a lot of money saved up for when I eventually move out. I also told my best friend's mom everything. Before all this, she knew that my brother made content online, which is why I always go to my friend's house and not the other way around. I practically lived there anyway, so she very quickly agreed that I can stay until I turn 18.
Wow.
Which is like, it kind of sucks because this dude is kind of ruining his relationships. That's insane.
It's too much.
While packing my stuff, I started participating in pranks again to keep my brother and parents happy so they wouldn't be suspicious. I kept telling my brother about an epic prank I was planning, and a few clips of me talking about it in videos got fans really hyped for it. The prank was me taking the last of the stuff that was still in my room and using a lot of printer paper and tape to write notes all over my walls, bed, desk, everywhere that said things along the lines of, have fun without me, I'm not coming back, I hate your pranks, and other comments. I doubt he'll post the video, but I like to imagine he turned purple seeing it all. I'm currently at my best friend's house and we were working things out legally so that I can stay without my parents claiming I was kidnapped or anything. I'm also considering getting a restraining order against my brother and am looking for a new job, hopefully with better pay so he can't try to see me while I'm at work. I still won't be making any social media or exposing my brother. He can lose his fans on his own without my help and I can stay anonymous and out of the public eye. This is the dark side of like these whole like prankster YouTuber. I mean,
that's the thing is like, you know, you can go and just like, you know, rob someone and get like 1 million views or whatever, right? You can take something so crazy, but
what's the cost?
What's the cost? So I would say brother, definitely the a-hole.
Yes.
And the sister, not the a-hole because he's done so many pranks up to this point that it's like, that's nothing what she did.
Hopefully he's changed a bit.
But you never change.
Yeah.
Because we love you.
But hey, we would love to hear who are your favorite YouTubers besides us?
Yes.
Or actually maybe include us.
Yeah.
And what do you think of prank YouTubers? Put your answers in the comments.
Let us
See
know.
you soon.